Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, Bo, Scratch and Bo in the go. So glad you are here. Sorry, running a little bit late here. Yeah, Bob got himself a smidgen bit distracted here, so like he is, 1 minute late, and for him that's like the end of the world. Oh, be quiet, Joe. I am still like bothered that I am a minute late. Anyway, hope y'all are having a wonderful Saturday. Yeah, and like you said, we have a lot of fun things to do today. Um, like I said, we got our. Um, I don't know if anyone is in here yet, but we do have our. I did get my chip for the one chip challenge. I cannot believe you ordered that, Bob. So you know, um, that's gonna be later in the week. Hey, Annabelle Mammal, so glad you're able to make it. Annabelle, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, so anyway, hope you are having a wonderful Saturday. Looking forward to seeing what you come up with next. I was super excited this morning. My Pocky one chip challenge from 2020 arrived. Yeah, I think Bob is absolutely out of his mind for doing this. I mean, you know, if it's that spicy, it's so spicy, it's gonna hurt your stomach. Um, I don't think that I don't think that's a good idea. Well, yeah. Hey, Doctor Tastegood, thank you so much for coming by. Yes, it is official. I am doing this thing. Oh. Yeah, and like you said, I'm just gonna I'll be by with the phone, and just in case I need to call 911 because you're doing something stupid. No way, this is cool. So anyway, we'll hope that all of you are having a great time and a great Saturday. Um, so, Brino Memo, thank you so much for coming. Oh, hi, Brino. So glad you're able to make it. So yeah. In addition to that, like you said, I got a little bit sidetracked just looking at all of the goodies from Hasbro Pulse. There are new Power Ranger plastic mammals and new ghost busting mammals. Yeah, so much so that Bob was like, all into his little nerd stuff. And like I said, hey Bob, guess what? It's 6:57. We totally got to get ready for a live stream. Yeah, and I will admit I was like totally unprepared. Like this is actually probably the first time I have been like, oh yeah, I gotta do it soon, and then it's like, oh wow. Oh, so Brano, you're trying to wrap up filming that homebrew. Can't wait to see what can't wait to see what y'all come up with. Yeah, that is certainly gonna be awesome. Um, oh, Scratch and Bow, you did an impersonation of us. Well, hey, I do appreciate that. I certainly want to check that out. Yeah, we'll have to look at that. Hey, Scratch Off Kings, thank you so much for coming. Oh, hi, Scratch Off Kings, and Local John 1812, welcome. Hi, Local John, and Watertown Mammal. So glad you made it. So, Annabelle, you were saying you did you made a challenge inspired by us. Wow, that is gonna be awesome. Yeah, um, we do not typically do challenges, but I felt like I really wanted to get this Pocky one chip challenge. I wanted to try it. Yeah, Bob doing spicy stuff. I don't know. Like you said, I don't see no point in it. Like stuff that's like literally poison that's gonna like hurt your stomach. Why would y'all do that? Why? I mean, what's the point? You either get it or you don't, Joe. I mean, I understand if you like, are like in a place where you don't have no food or nothing, and you want to like, you have to deal with like poison resistance or something. But there's plenty of food. You could go to Burger King with 3 paper rectangles and get a very nice meal. You don't need to resort to that. Yeah, that is true. You know, so you're hurting yourself because you want to. Yeah. Hey, vintage vegetarian, how are you doing? Oh, hi, herbivore mammal. Yeah, right you are. Bob like a ding dong totally ordered this Pocky one chip challenge. And 2020 mammal, thank you so much for coming. Oh, hi, 2020. So glad you're able to make it. And horror boy, thank you so much for coming. Um, oh, hi, horror boy. So glad you're able to make it. So yeah, like you said, um, a little bit late to the stream because, like you said, I was like, I'll admit it, I was totally wrapped up in the nerdism from Hasbro's new plastic mammal toy announcements. They're going to make a new ghost busting mammal Ecto One, and I was like looking at that and looking at the new Power Ranger mammals, and gonna do that. Oh man, local John, you're doing this one chip challenge thing too. Yeah, I think a lot of mammals are doing it. Well, I don't, I don't know. I think it's gonna be. I think it's just gonna be. I think it's just gonna be awesome. Um, oh, horror boy, you visited Spirit Halloween yesterday. I went in there in preparation for our our Halloween decorations video. We already done our shopping for it. So like I said, when you see it, we already shot it like, before. But yeah, so Joe visited Spirit Halloween and I visited Party City. So that's going to be part of the video, and then that's going to be October 1st, and then from October 1st until Halloween, you will actually see Halloween decorations like in the background of our videos. Yeah, like I said, I got some stickers, I got some things for the fridge, I got like all kinds of fun things. So yeah, definitely kind of fun. Yeah, and like I said, just a by the way, huge shout out to all of our friends who are coming here on a Saturday night. I know that there are a lot of there you have a lot of choices for things you could be doing on a Saturday night. Like he said, like our friend local John 1812, super great food reviewer and gaming channel. Nice mammals. Certainly check him out if you can. And the vintage vegetarian, yeah, the herbivore mammal drives this like really beautiful like old mammal car. Definitely check his channel out. Again, even though like he's an all fit mammal and stuff, he eats like herbivore style and is like unhealthy, so I kind of am at a loss. Yeah, and our friend Watertown mammal, Watertown scratching mammal. Just some amazing amazing things. Amazing lotto scratching channel. Again, super nice. And our friend 2020 Scratchers, again, is just one of the nicest mammals I think I have ever met. Horror Boy's asking, we watching any scary flicks to get ready for Halloween? Hmm. Um, Actually, Joe, you had talked about that haunted mansion. Yeah, like I don't know about I heard that there was like this movie, wanted to check it out. We kind of got sidetracked because it was like late, and Bob here likes to go to bed early. So yeah, that's right. That's right. Herbivore mammal chocolate. It don't got no meat. It don't got no cheese, and it don't got no beer. So um, I kind of have less of a use for it. Oh, Master of Fear, welcome. Fear mammal, so glad you're able to make it. That's awesome. Um, yeah, Joe is very is still very particular about his prey. Although he will he has been very nice on the channel. Like been a very good sport about trying things, and maybe trying to be helpful to mammals who might enjoy stuff. Yeah, right you are, local John. Bob, goes to bed early, wakes up early. I stay up late and I sleep in. So, you know, I think that kind of gives us a little bit of time, you know what I mean? Like a little bit of time that's our own. Like, my time in the evening, Bob's time in the morning, that way, like, we don't, we have a little bit of time where maybe we don't get on each other's nerves. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I am so happy that Joe is here, but yeah, I do think having a little bit of time by yourself is amazing. Bob is still a data hog, though. Well, no, I'm not. Like I said, when our friend had his phone die, and I let him borrow my phone, you were using a laptop and a phone constantly. Like I was just sitting there like twiddling my claws. So, also herbivore mammal, you can't eat meat no more. Um, because you so that is that is sad. So it's a medical reason why you can't eat healthy. Oh wow. Well, hey, still whatever you have to do to stay healthy, that is amazing. Yeah. Um I guess a raptor is kind of like the opposite, um like, what you mammals call like, you know, healthy stuff, like, veggies or any of that. Like there's so many things like, a raptor's digestive system just ain't meant to work with. And it just makes me, makes my insides feel horrible. Bob over here, he'll eat just about any old daggone thing. Like this being Exhibit A over here, like raptors ain't supposed to be able to eat bread. Um, it's just not something we're designed to do. But oh, horror boy, you watched a low budget '80s horror film, um, Splatter Farm. That is interesting. Um, so so that is that seems like a very interesting idea. You know what? And it's funny you say that, horror boy. Like White Castle is a great place to go. Oh yeah, for sure. Um, we have not been doing a lot of traveling, unfortunately. So hey, Trip Mammals, happy Saturday, welcome. Oh, hi, Trip Mammals. Um, so hey, and Uncle Chuckles, welcome. Yes, the Pocky One Chip Challenge is like bigger than is like bigger than me, and I am going to do this. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that crazy thing, Bob. That's just insane. Um, Horror Memo, we have a pretty awesome rig for the phone, so that we can move it. Very very nice. Um, it helps us. And hey, now gaming. That is so glad you are able to make it. Good morning there in Japan. And Anna Memel, so glad you are able to do that. So yes, Fear Memel, we have a pretty awesome phone camera rig that can move for us. Very very nice, very fun. So um, you know um, one of the things. Um, Bob, local John was wondering, what's your favorite warm dish during fall and winter, chili or soup? Oh, that is a good question. I think I like chili. Um, you would. I don't know. I think that would be awesome. Oh, VA Scratch King, thank you so much. I really do appreciate the super chat. Oh, thank you so much, VA Scratch King. And scratching the itch, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Itch Mammals. Yeah, we really do appreciate the support. That really does help us out and great in great fashion. So, um, and NL Dreams Memo, thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate you doing so. I know it is probably very very late there. So so yeah. But Yeah, I understand what you're saying, BA Scratch King, about being in a daze by the end of the weekend. Yeah, there's lots going on. And again, there are a lot of like there are a lot of communities, like not just like the scratching community, or the travel community, or like we have all sorts of friends that we want to be in. And so Fear Memo, you were saying that Carl has been acting weird, putting on makeup and saying he has a is a beast. Yeah, I mean, I totally get like Carl like trying to paint his claws red, and like like putting like red on his face, like by his mouth, so it looks like he ate a bunch of scary prey to be intimidating. I still do not think that the cat mammal is yeah, I think Carl needs to stay well away from the cat mammal. Yeah, like you know, anything that outweighs you like 10 to 1, you generally want to you know what I mean, leave alone. Just saying. But but uh, But yeah, fun times, you know. I do not know when this video is going to come out. Um, I have to admit that I'm a little bit nervous with the Pocky one chip challenge now that it is here. Well, you didn't seem so nervous when you was ordering it and spending paper rectangles on it. And I don't know. I mean, um, yeah, like, it's just gonna be, it's just gonna be weird, to see him try this. um, so itch mammals, you are going to do the the one chip challenge too. I was actually wondering. I have not figured out StreamYard yet, but maybe did you maybe want to try doing it like together, like via StreamYard or something? I don't know if you could make that work, Bob. That is true. I am going to be pretty jacked up if seeing like some of our other friends, like you said, I know, um, um, the um, seeing how this plays out. I've seen a lot of people try this and have it not go well. So, oh, so you were having trouble with the Twitch thing, Sphere Mammal. That's kind of interesting. So, um, yeah, and yeah, Trip Mammals. Yeah, you did that. I have to agree with the herbivore mammal that review you did with the chicken sandwich prey, with um, Popeyes and KFC was really good. Um, we would like to do more with Popeyes. The only problem is like no matter how you look at it, the closest Popeyes is like 30 minutes one way. So yeah, by the time we get the prey from Popeyes back home, it's already like kind of cold. Yeah, I mean, so we're kind of grading on a curve, and it is just not practical to do like not practical to compare it. So, oh, Brano, so you're doing this insanity thing too. Like, I don't understand. Have y'all mammals, Mr. Itch Mammal, Mrs. Itch Mammal, Brino? I mean, have y'all mammals lost your daggone mind? Why? Why would you do this? Joe, you either get it or you don't. Yeah, you keep saying that. I mean, I don't. Uh, well, like I said, to each their own. Um, like I said, I am very much looking forward to doing this. Um, it's doing. We are going to try our friend Brino's home brew, the ghost pepper beer that he made. So so yeah, that was something that would be like a challenge for both of us. So yeah, I saw that herbivore mammal. Like I said, like I saw your video and I was like, that's insanity. Like that last year's Pocky one chip challenge, you know, um, and that was just something that I was like, um, Bob, you forgot to put your phone on silent. Uh, yes, I know, Joe. Still, it's kind of funny. If we weren't live, that would totally be in the outtakes reel. Yeah, and I think that is something we are going to try and do um, from here on in. We are we are doing, like I said, like in the most of it is in like members only, um, but uh, but you know, we do outtakes. So, um, Brano, case of beer for Bob. No, I got my cooler, and actually, I didn't even put a ton in here because like we were kind of rushing around because Bob didn't do no prep because we were like, Bob's being in all in nerd mode here, and I was like, not paying no attention, and I looked up and it was like 6:57. So yeah. Hey, Disfinity Mammal, welcome. Oh, hi, Disfinity Mammal and Food Fight Showdown. Thank you so much for coming in, sir. Yeah, thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. So yeah, like I said, we were talking about we were talking about uh yeah, maybe that is maybe you are not wrong, Brino. That is that may be that may be fair. Um but yeah, besides Bob, who the heck is you know like, people's calling you, during the live stream. Yeah, well, hey, such is life. That is the real world. So now, Trip Mammals, you did that like Reaper pizza, which again I really really wanted to. I really wish that we could travel, go over the border to Canada where you are, and try that, because like geographically it is not that far to go. We are probably, here just on the east side of Cleveland, we are probably as close to Toronto as we are to Cincinnati. Yeah, that's probably true, Bob. But yeah, and and yes, the high and food fight mammal, you did that doing the Highlander pizza challenge. I thought it was interesting because, as I was saying, Donato's and California Pizza Kitchen are both places I really really enjoyed, and both have gone out of business. So it is good to know that those live on. And frankly, your high rating of California Pizza Kitchen does not surprise me. They are very very good. Um, yeah, so y'all might want to check out our friend Food Fight Showdown here. Um, he's got some amazing stuff. So so yeah. And Anna Mammal, yay, you are here. Yeah, I like them mammal eyes you got going on, that emoji. Yeah, we need to figure that out too. Hey, Epic HD, welcome. Oh, welcome, Epic HD. Oh, herbivore mammal, you are saying that it still does exist, but they are not the same. Oh, that's sad too. I mean, I guess it's better to remember. Is it better to remember a place that was awesome and is now gone, and you know, or a place that was awesome still exists but went out of business? Yeah, either way, it is still sad. Hey, Billy Mammal, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, hi, Billy Mammal. Appreciate you coming by. And yeah, as Browno points out, if y'all haven't done so, um, if y'all wouldn't mind, please do hit the claws up button and give the live stream a like. We'd much appreciate that. That definitely helps us out. Definitely shows engagement with the YouTube algorithm. You actually said it right, Joe. That is awesome. Yeah. algorithm. Yeah, like when we first, when we were first on, Joe could not say algorithm for the life of him. It was really kind of funny. So you got Food Fight Memo. You got the Donatos at Sam's Club. We will have to check that out. I do not have a Sam's Club membership. You know, and actually, it is kind of interesting. I think I am the only like Raptor that would have a Sam's Club membership. But yeah. Hey, Weekend RV, and thank you so much for coming by. Oh, Weekend RVing, hello. Millie Memel, and I suspect that the James Memel is not with you because he is like selling mammal cars. Yeah, but still so glad to have you. So so yes, right you are, Billy Memel. This came in this morning, the one chip challenge. This is going to be this video is going to come out sometime this coming week. Do not know exactly what we've got. Don't know exactly what we got going on here. Like you said, it is going to be sometime next week. Like, watch the community tab. I probably, we'll be aiming for probably going to be aiming for maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. We do have videos, but it is definitely going to be happening soon. Make sure you have milk and ice cream ready. Yeah. I definitely want to. I definitely want to try this. I've also heard that I should have I should eat like banana prey first, to have my stomach full and like somewhat coated. Like, that was a pro tip from our friend, the fluffy bearded mammal. You know what? There's just so much wrong with what's going on here. I mean, why? I mean, if it's going to hurt your stomach that bad that you need to eat that much daggone junk food, yeah. Now I think this is going to be interesting. Hey, David Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Oh, hi, David Mammal. It's got to be pretty late over there in Scotland. Do appreciate you coming on and joining us. Yeah, very much so. So yeah, like I said, like, keep your eye on our community tab. We do premiere our videos at 7 p.m. So again, keep your eye open for that. Again, I am probably going to shoot for Tuesday or Wednesday on this Pocky one chip challenge. Again, because we are Raptors, there are certain challenges we have to doing it live. Oh, Annabelle Mammal, thank you so much for that super chat. We really do appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much, Annabelle. That is very nice. Bananas don't do anything for that. Ice cream is your only hope. That is interesting, Herbivore Mammal. Yeah, and I guess the advice that I got was to make sure that my stomach was full of banana prey before. Not so much to deal with the burn, like in the mouth, but like apparently this thing is so hot that it burns your stomach too. So, oh, Bob, that's just insanity. Yeah, maybe something to absorb it once it gets down there. I mean, as far as the burn for the tongue, like, ice cream, like, yeah, I certainly will have some on hand, or milk or something of the kind. But, honestly, my experience with this was obviously long before I was on YouTube and long before I was filming. but having eaten, a crazy pepper, um, it is, having eaten a crazy pepper, um, there is very little that actually helps. You just kind of have to, you just kind of have to go through it. Now, one thing I do remember, we did do that Bat 19 World's Hottest Chocolate. I can't believe you talked me into that, Bob. More like you talked yourself into it, Joe. Well, yeah, that's true. But yeah, like did that World's Hottest Chocolate bar, and it was just tiny, tiny little, like even Raptor sized pieces of chocolate, and wow, that hit hard. I guess what was good about that is the heat dissipated relatively quickly, whereas that might not necessarily be the case with what we've got going on here. So, um, but but yeah. So uh yeah, like you said, we Billy Memmel saw um we saw Big John do the one chip challenge, this new one. Um, Honestly, I wonder how different it is from the previous incarnation, because I did not get to try the previous version of the one chip challenge. And in fact, I did order two of these one chip challenges just in case something goes wrong with filming. As with food, like you only have like you only get like one take. Um, so yeah. Um, and see, I don't know, Bob. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Um, but yeah, for those of you who are members, you have seen the extended cut of our McDonald's McFlurry Chips Ahoy McFlurry review. That is going to be the regular version of that is going to come out tomorrow, and then video for Monday. Um, and so yeah, it's looking like we are going to be we're going to be we're going to be doing this Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, right before, like you said, and then my members only live stream is on Tuesday night. Oh wow. Oh Bob, if your timing on this is right, you're going to have a very very rough Wednesday, sir. Yeah, you got to power through sometimes. Just because that's just sort of what makes sense. Um, hey, herbivore mammal, appreciate you coming by. Have a great Saturday. Yeah, thank you so much, herbivore mammal. Hope you have a great Saturday, and thanks for coming by. Yeah. Um, so anyway, I'm definitely hopeful. So beyond that, what else you thinking about? What else you thinking about, Bob? Oh yeah, I don't know. I think you were right. Like I still you said you still wanted me on your live stream. That is going to be a lot of fun, but boy, we need to do a pretty light video on Wednesday. Um, yeah, that's something you probably like should watch for. Like, if you see me like, running a little bit behind the curve on Wednesday's video, especially if this goes Tuesday to plan, yeah, you will absolutely know why. So, oh, 2020 Mammal, thank you so much for that super chat. Oh, 2020, that is amazing. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate that. Yeah, and like I said, we try very hard, Bob and I both, to be very good YouTube friends, to all the people, all the wonderful mammals we've met, who are so wonderful to us. And I know sometimes, I know Bob and I both, we feel like we come short, like we try and get to everybody's videos and everybody's live streams. And it just seems like, um, you know, real life or, whatnot kind of gets in the way. Yeah, like you said, we really do appreciate everybody who takes the time and understand how much that is and what that entails. That is very very much very very much appreciated. So um, yeah, so for my members only live stream, because I didn't do it right last time. We didn't get to do it. Like we just kind of had like a regular live stream, but if I can get it figured out, Bob's going to be joining us, and Bob will uh, Bob will take some shots of a fireball. Um, so that's going to be very interesting. Yeah, yeah, right. You are 2020 Memo. Like you said, we do the best we can. Like you said, I really do feel like compared to everything that our friends do for us, I do feel sometimes woefully inadequate. Yeah, but y'all members, for all, first of all, we want to thank all y'all who have decided to become channel members. Um, but um, you get to see a whole nother dimension to um to Bob and I and what we do. You get to see kind of um, frankly more candid opinions by me. Yes, Joe. Uh, but this should be absolutely amazing. It is really kind of funny when Bob has had some had a little to drink and he starts talking about history. It just kind of gets really funny. Oh, be quiet, Joe. No, no, it's awesome. It's actually really really funny. Uh, so yes, but like you said, that is something I do not want out on the general channel. So that is why we are where we are. Oh, hi, Red December Mammal. Thank you so much for coming by. Oh, Red December Mammal. So glad you are able to make it. Hello. Um, yeah. So how's the Stardust Dog Mammal doing? And Danny Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Oh, hi, Danny Mammal. I guess that's appropriate for me to say good morning to you, sir, because it's like morning there in Taiwan, I think. Yeah, I think you are right about that, Joe. So very cool. Um, we have a friend from Scotland and a friend from Taiwan. So like, about as far apart as we can possibly um, be about as far apart as we can possibly be on time and whatnot. So um, yeah, it's like 7:46 p.m. Here in Cleveland, Ohio. So Stardust Mammal got to go to a haunted pet cemetery today. That sounds like that sounds like fun. I mean, I hope it is fun. I mean, oh, and weekend RVing, mammal. That's so nice. You're able to make it. Yeah, and Gore Mammal. Oh, hello. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, hi, Gore Mammal. So glad you're able to come. Yeah. By the way, check out our friend Need Gore if you have not. If you are into like horror movies, like I said, just like our friend the Horror Boy Memo, Need Gore also does that and also has some amazing discussions and amazing live streams. I have actually learned a lot about, like you said, that part of pop culture that I probably would not have messed with. Bob, I think you're like particularly squeamish on that. I don't think that horror would probably be the right genre for you under any circumstances. It is interesting. Like that's why I'm kind of interested to learn about that. No, I would absolutely pick like let me guess, Bob, sci-fi. Yep, sci-fi. Hey, thank you so much, Weekend RVing, for coming by. Have a great Saturday. Oh yeah, thank you so much, Weekend RV, and have a great Saturday. And like I said, if you want to catch us live again, we will be live again Thursday at 7 p.m. So yeah. Um, and Billy Memo, yeah, thank you so much for reminding the nice mammals in the stream. Do um, hit the claws up button and like the live stream. So um, yeah, so we're gonna be doing oh, all right, yeah, weekend RVing. So you need 508 more watch hours. Yeah, we will certainly keep that in mind. You know, um, it is so. Uh, it was so amazing, like in April when we got to the point where we could be monetized. Getting the watch hours in and getting the subscribers in was really amazing. Whoa, Red December Mammal, thank you so much for becoming a member. Oh, thank you so much, Red December Mammal. I do hope you enjoy the members only content. Yeah, like I said, you get to see me a little more candid, and like you said, it is how shall we say, a little less family friendly. But like I said, it's me being me. Yeah, and like I said, in addition to that, like I said, we have outtakes and other things that are a part of the members only section too. Um, yeah, sometimes like we found out the other day the hard way. Um, um, you know, um, sometimes food reviews don't go the way don't go the way you expect them to. Um, and you know, those is kind of interesting videos too. Yeah, for sure. Um, you know, and yeah, we had one in there where like Bob is usually such a nice and mellow raptor. I'm the one who's probably more likely to fly off the handle. But yeah, actually, there was that one where Bob actually Bob actually got kind of mad at the drive-through mammal. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Well, um, but yeah, like I said, So yes, normally the members only chat. That's going to be that's something that we the members only video. That's something normally Joe is just doing, but I will be joining this week. So um, oh Joel, thank you so much for coming by. Oh Joel Mammal, welcome. Appreciate you coming. Um, yeah, Uncle Chuckles Mammal. Like I said, even when Bob is super mad, he's still kind of like much more calm than I am. I you know I guess I'm just more of an open book sort of raptor. Like you know if I'm all angry and stuff, you're gonna see it. Whereas Bob is like trying to be all like civilized. So yeah. Um, so yeah. So Joel Mammal, yeah. So glad you are able to make it. That is cool. So and Gore Mammal, you were doing that um, never-ending story review, which is kind of interesting. You are stepping outside um, your comfort zone a little bit. So yeah, that is and Brano. I'm so looking forward to that video you're doing about your homebrews. That's always so amazing. Um, and Red December, you saw a Stardust, the dog mammal saw a ghost cat in the haunted pet cemetery. Well, that is sad. Honestly, I think the Stardust mammal, the dog mammal, might feel better if maybe she would feel better if she had like a proton pack. Like behind my one chip challenge, I have my Ghostbusters proton pack. That is cool. Oh, and J Mart Mammal. Hey, thank you so much for coming by. Yeah, I really do appreciate that. Um, and yeah, like I said, our new friend J Mart, is also a friend of the fluffy bearded man mammal. Did that toe of Satan, um, super spicy lollipop challenge on Friday. It was actually pretty insane, and I give credit to both of those mammals, and like I said, I went ahead and ordered my Pocky one chip challenge. That's gonna happen at the early part of this next week. So so yeah, there's that. Yeah, and Brino, that pizza video, like I do love your live stream. Like our friend Brino's World also does, yeah, like live streams once a month and cook pizza. And the last one, it didn't go quite as he had planned, but it turned out amazing anyway. Yeah, it was fun. Oh, Okie Mammal, thank you so much for coming by. Oh, Okie, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, that is great. So glad you are able to make it. So, um, all right. All right. Thank you so much for that clause up. So yes, the video for the chip. Look for that. Like you said, I'm going to be clear on that. Look for that either Tuesday or Wednesday night. It will be a live premiere at 7 p.m. Like you said, so probably going to be probably going to be like Tuesday night. We're gonna film that, and you know, um, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, oh dang it, Joe, uh, daggone it, Bob. Yeah, this happens to us sometimes where yeah, like we got too much plugged in. We got our nifty camera rig plugged in, and we have, our phone, and sometimes the overhead light just goes out. Um, you know, Joe, do you want to try and fix that? All right, Bob. All right, Joe. See if you can see what you can do with it. All right. Yeah, like I said, our place is amazing. I'm happy we have it. Like our house is like really more from the 1950s or something, and obviously was not intended to handle 21st century electrical needs. So sometimes Joe just has to get creative with the overhead lights. Hey, boy Memel, thank you so much for coming. Hey, Bob. Yeah, Joe. What about using one of them lamps? Well, maybe, but if the overhead light is out, do you think that's gonna matter? Oh, why don't you try it? All right. I'll try it. See about getting the lamp. So, all right. Well, that's some light. Yeah, Joe, you got to figure that out, because this lamp is not going to cut it. All right, hold on. Come on, Joe. See if you can get it. All right, try. Let's see what this does. All right, yep, that did it, Joe. Uh. All right, I'm back, and we can actually see. Yeah, but I think the phone is. I think the phone is not going to last too much longer. Oh, daggone it! Like I said, yes, that is the reality of a 20th century house trying to live in a 21st century world. Um, you know, this place was perfect when it was built in 1950. Like the electrical needs of the time. They did not consider that we needed to have you know um, enough electricity for like TV or internet or our awesome camera rig or all of that. Like it just yeah, and it's the overhead lights that tend to blow. So so there's that. So all right, well, David, thank you so much for coming. Appreciate that. Oh, and Weekend RV, and thank you so much for thank you so much for sticking with us. Yeah, um, we are probably going to have to be ending the stream probably fairly soon. Like I said, between the lights, being most uncooperative, and the phone, like you said, we are definitely pushing the electrical system in our place about as far as it will go. So yeah, so we need to do something about that. Having an electrician thing, an electrician mammal. Boy Mammal, maybe you're onto something there. Maybe for our Halloween stream, we could because we're gonna be in costume for Halloween on Halloween night for our live stream, and maybe we do want it dark in here, Bob. Well, that's gonna be fun. Um, so yeah. Well, Billy Memel, yeah, thank you so much for coming. And yeah, the so we are gonna have to cut the stream right now. Like you said, the phone is about to go. So thank you so much for coming. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Look forward to the one chip challenge again. That is going to premiere probably Tuesday or Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll do a live premiere. Yeah, it's should be like I said, going to be pretty daggone amazing. So yeah. So thank you so much for coming, and have a great night.